All right, as we take a look at our local weather here, getting into some light snowfall that's been moving out of the region. Wintry mix is what's happening right now, getting into milder conditions in the afternoon. We're talking widespread 30s for you. And then we get into your Friday, we're going to do it all over again. We're going to start out with about 9 o'clock tonight, and in the overnight hours, we'll have that wintry mix coming back again. This one's going to hold on some actual ice moving into the forecast, as well as that mix of snowfall as well. So we'll get into that. Let's hold on right now. We're seeing all of this now starting to move away. The cold front is right there associated with that. That's starting to bug out, heading southward all the way to the southeast as well, and up and out it goes. We have another batch that is working over towards Winona right now, and that's falling apart gradually as well, because we still have warming temperatures and some drier air associated with that, so it's hard to get this down to the ground. You get to La Crosse, we have possibility of that happening, but you're going to see as you go a little bit more to the east, you're going to see a little bit of snowfall working down to the south as well, and eventually as we finish out, we'll hold on how this all shapes up with that again. The wintry mix today, the frontal boundary starting to work through again, and we'll see warmer air on the way for us today, holding on to milder conditions because of that, and we're looking at widespread 30s in your forecast. Wind gusts go all the way from the 9 o'clock hour, picking up to about 25 miles per hour. Then they loosen up, going right to the 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock hour. We should be done with the winds to be fairly light, up to about 20 miles per hour, and they're done. Lows for this morning, though, we're looking at 19 to about, say, 24 degrees in your forecast, 27 in Winona. We're looking at 23 as you get into Prairie du Chien, and 21 in Boston. With a little light wind chill out there, it's making it feel a little bit cooler on your skin. However, the temperatures, though, we're like plus 24 degrees right now, and plus 34 degrees you get into areas right by Sparta, so we're warming you up today. We'll get into it right now. Fog still starting to hold on over by the river right now. You can see that just right there in the corner there. You can see that continuing on with a light possibility of light snowfall to light drizzle, freezing drizzle, by the way, in the forecast today, and that will expire by the 10 o'clock hour. We should be done. Eau Claire looking pretty quiet with a light breeze moving that flag a little bit. High temperatures today, 30s widespread to about 37 degrees in the forecast. La Crosse will hit 36, 34 for Eau Claire, 37 for Prairie du Chien. We'll try to keep that going all the way through the night too. We'll see these temperatures still holding on to those 30s later on as we go into the midnight hour, but for now we're in the 20s. You see the snowfall ticking out a little bit by Sparta, possibly brushing there. That was supposed to hit us as that frontal boundary was ending, and now it's gone. We'll go back into the afternoon. We're looking at widespread 30s in the forecast. We'll get out of that, going back with more snowfall coming back again later on tonight. That carries over all the way into tomorrow with a mix of rain and snow on the way. Now take a look. You see the rainfall over by Minneapolis? Well, that's going to continue to track down all the way to Red Wing and Winona, where it's bringing in some light mix of rain and snow and ice in the forecast. That'll continue. Snowfall for everybody else, though. You can see that as you go to Black River Falls, down to Sparta, Volkfield. We still have along the river, though, we're holding on to that mix of rain and snow. So possible freezing rain associated with that, maybe some ice associated with that as too. And then by the time we get in the 3 o'clock hour in the morning, we're done. And it's not even before sunrise where you're looking at snowfall to get out of the way. Holding on to highs for Friday, where you're looking at the possibility of more 30s, once again to upper 30s to near 40 degrees. And we'll go right in how this all shapes up for Saturday's lows. Well, we're going to drop it back down again, holding that. And we'll also find ourselves getting into, again, the possibility of temperatures in the 20s widespread. And then we'll see maybe some teens in there too. We'll take it into how this all looks as we go into the next few days. 30% chance of snowfall as we go into today and tomorrow. Then a break for Saturday, possibly coming back again for Saturday night, though. We'll keep an eye on that. Sunday's a break as well. Monday is a break, but you're looking at temperatures back into the 30s, into the low 40s. And eventually by Tuesday, we have a 20% chance of snowfall to a wintry mix. Going into the overnight hours, that picks up to about a 30% chance, turning to a 40% chance going into your Wednesday, and that carries all the way into Thursday as well. Be safe and have a wonderful day out there.